Today, inshallah, in this class, inshallah, we are going to discuss the normal form. First, I wrote some examples of the normal form. You see here, the first question. We have to make the zeros. Let me see how we will make the zeros afterwards. If we make zeros and we get the form like this, 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 1. Okay, we left with 4 ones here. Okay, 1 2 3 4. So the rank will be 4. The rank will be 4. But what happens sometimes, this one will also become 0 like this. So in this case, we have only 3 ones. We have 3 ones. So the rank will be 3. The rank will be 3. We can write like this also. We left with 3 ones. We can write like this. I3. Because this is 3 by 3 identity matrix 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. I3. For this zeros, we wrote 0 here. Zeros. Okay. So we can denote like this also. No need to denote, we can write directly answer. This rank is 3. This rank is 3. Now sometimes this also becomes 0. We left with only 2 ones. In this case, the rank will be 2. The rank will be 2. Depends how many ones are there. Okay. And suppose I have taken one 3 by 4 example also. Same case, we left with 3 ones. Okay. So we write this as rank equals to 3. Rank equals to 3. It depends upon the number of ones. Okay, it depends upon the number of ones. Now there is a method to make the zeros. Okay, let me discuss the method. Now see here, let me make zeros in this order. First let me make this 3 zeros. First we make this 3 zeros. Okay, to make this 3 zeros, use R1. Use R1. First step, make this 3 zeros using R. We can use all the rows also, but the easy way is, next we make like these 3 zeros. Okay, next step, this 3 zeros. Now to make this 3 zeros, use RC. For making these zeros, we go according to row. For making these 3 zeros, we go according to columns. According to columns like this. We see in the question, you just by heart this and remember this. First step, make these 3 zeros using R1. Then these 3 zeros using C1. Next step, we have to make this. Let me make this 2 zeros using R2. Use R2 to make this 2 zeros. Then you make this 2 zeros using C2. Using C2. C1, C2, C3, C4 like this. Then this 0, use R3. Use R3. Then this 0, use C3. So this will be the procedure, easy procedure. Once more I remind this one. First step, make this 3 zeros using R1. Then this 3 zeros using C1. Then this 2 zeros using R2. And this 2 zeros using C2. And this 0 using R3. And this 0 using C3. Okay. Now let me practically do 2 examples of this. Now let me start with one 3 by 3 example. Okay. See here. In the first step, we have to make this 0 and this 0 using R1. Now it is already 0 here. Let me make this 0. This is R3. Therefore, we write R3 implies R3. This is 2, no? So we have to make this also 2. So multiply this with 2. 2 ones are 2. 2 minus 2 will become 0. 2 minus 2 will become 0. So we have to make these two numbers same, equal numbers. So multiply this with 2. R3 minus 2R1. R3 minus 2R. So let me change this one, equivalent to 1 5 4 0 3 2. We are not changing these 2 rows. Now we are changing this row according to this rule. R3 minus 2R1. R3 minus 2R1. 2 ones are 2. 2 minus 2 will be 0. R3 minus 2R1. 2 5s are 10. 13 minus 10 will be 3. R3 minus 2R1. 10 minus 4 2s are 8. 10 minus 8 is 2. So first step we finished now. We made these 2 zeros. Now let me make this and this 0. Okay. Now to make this one 0 and this one 0, let me use uh, inshallah we use C1 C2. This is C2, therefore we write C2 implies. This is 5 now, so multiply this with 5. C2 minus 5 C1. C2 minus 5 C1. And C3 is 4. C3 is 4. So you multiply this with 4, 4C. Now we are changing according to columns. No? So we write columns. First you write the first column. We are not changing anything here. Now C2 minus 5C. 5 ones are 5. 5 minus 5, 0. 3 minus 5 into 0, 3 only. 3 minus 0, 3. Okay. Now C3 minus 4C1. 4 minus 4 ones are 4, 0. 2 minus 4 into 0, 0 means 2. 2 minus 0, 2. So we got this one. Okay. Let me do one thing. We can take common here 3. We can take common here 2. Okay. Let me take common. C2 implies C2 by 3. If we take common, it will become easy. 1, 1. In the same way, C3 implies C3 by 2. We can take common here too. Whenever we get some common in between the steps, take common because it will become easier. So see here 1, 0, 0. Now we have taken 3 common. So 0, 1, 1. Here we have taken 2 common, 0, 1, 1. Now the next step, we already made this 2 zeros, then these 2 zeros. Now let me make this one 0. To make this 0, we use R2. First here R1, R2, I3, R3 like this. So R3 implies very easy 1 minus 1 0, R3 minus R1, R2. I'm continuing here. So R3 minus R2, 1 0 0, 0 1 1, 0, 1 minus 1 0, 1 minus 1 0. Now we left with only 1. If we take out this one, it will become normal form. So this is C3. This is C3. To change this one, use C3 minus C2. C3 minus C2. C1, C2, C3. To make this 0, we use columns. So this will be C3 implies C3 minus C2. C3 implies C3 minus C2. Now I'm writing here. This is 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0 minus 0, 0. C3 minus C2, 1 minus 1, 0, 0. So we can say this is we left with only 2 ones, so the rank will be 1, sorry, rank will be 2. We can write like this, rank of A, this is the symbol of rank, equals to 2. Finish. Or else we want to show like this, we can show like this also, I2, because this is 2 by 2 identity matrix, 1 0 0 1, 1 0 0 1, 2 by 2 identity matrix. Here for this zeros, 1 0 here, 1 0 here. No need to show like this. If you finish here, okay, this is extra work, you can do it or you can left it. Let me do one 4 by 4 matrix. Now let me start one more question. See here in the first step, let me make these 3 zeros using R1. Now so here first step is, this is R2 implies 1 minus 1 0. So we can write R2 implies R2 plus R3 because already there is minus. If you write minus here, it will become minus 1 plus 1, so it's not 0. So R2 plus R3, sorry, R2 plus R1. Now R3 implies, now see here it is 2, it is 1, so multiply this with 2, R3 plus 2R1, R3 plus into minus minus, R3 plus 2R1, 2R1. And lastly we left with R4. R4 implies, you see this is minus 1, this is minus 1, so write R4 minus R1, minus of minus, that will become plus 1 0, R4 minus, again minus, it will become plus, R4 minus R. Okay, this is the step for the first step. So I am changing here itself. Now see here, first row we are not changing, let me write as it is, minus 1 minus 3 3 minus 1. Now see here, R2 plus R1, 1 minus 1 0, 1 minus 3 minus 2, 1 minus 3 minus 2, 3 minus 1 2, minus 1 minus 0 minus 1. Now the next step, here you see R3 plus 2 R1, plus into minus, minus 2 ones are 2, 2 minus 2 0, R3 plus 2 plus into minus, minus 2 3s are 6, minus 6 minus 5 minus 11, R3 plus 2 R1, 2 3s are 6, minus 6 minus 5 minus 11, R3 plus 2 R1. 2 3s are 6. 6 plus 2, 8. R3 plus 2. Plus into minus, minus 2. Minus 2 minus 3, minus 5. Okay. Now next step is here R4 minus R1. Minus 1 minus 1 is plus 1, 0. 1 minus 1 is plus 3, 4. Okay. So 0 minus 3 will be minus 3. 1 minus 1 is plus 1, 2. So we completed the first step. Okay. We have done the first step. Now the next step is we have to make this 3 zeros. Let me make this 3 zeros. Now this is C2. So write C2 implies this is minus 3. So this should be plus 3. So again you write C2 minus multiply with minus 3. This will minus into minus plus 3 will become minus 3C1. C2 implies C2 minus 3C1. In the same way C3 implies this is 3. It is already minus. Now you write plus C3 plus 3C1. Plus into minus minus 3 plus 3 cancel. Now the last one is C4. Now C4 here minus 1 minus 1. So C4 minus C1 minus 1 is that will become plus. So I am continuing here. Okay. Now see here I am writing here. First row we are not changing minus 1 0 0 0. Now second row you see here C2 minus 3C1. C2 minus into minus plus 3 ones are 3 minus 3 0. C2 minus 3C1 because it is 0 it will have no change. Minus 2 minus 3 into 0 will be minus 2 only. This will be minus 11 only. This will be 4. Okay. Now 3 plus into minus minus 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. This will remain the same. 2, 8 minus 3. Minus 1 plus 1 0. And minus 1 minus 0 minus 1 minus 5 minus 2. So we got these 3 zeros and these 3 zeros. Next step we have to make this 2 zeros, then this 2 zeros, then this 0, then 0. Now to make this 2 zeros we have to use R2. We have to use R2. So let me see here. If the numbers are difficult we can do the rough work. Okay. First we have to make 11 0. This is R3 implies, you see here these numbers are different now, so multiply this with 2 it will be 22 and multiply this with 11 it will be 22. 22 minus 22 will become 0. So R3 implies for R3 this is R3 multiply with 2 R3 both are minus, so you write minus between here it will become plus. So this we have to multiply with 11 R2. Multiply this number with the R2 R3 and multiply this number with R2. So it will be 22, it will be 22. Now R4, this is 4, this is 2, multiply this with 2, 2 will be 2 to the 4, 4 minus 4 0. R4, already there is minus no, so you write plus 2R, 2R2, 2R2. So let me change here. See here we are not changing the first row minus 1, 0, 0, 0. We are not changing the second row minus 2, 2, minus 1. Now let me change this one because its numbers are somewhat difficult. Let me do the rough work. R3 implies 2R3 minus 11R2. What is here 2R3? 2R3. So multiply with 2R3 numbers. Multiply all the numbers with 2. 2 zeros are 0. 2 into minus 11 minus 22. 2 into 8 16. 2 5s are 10. 2R3. 2 into 0. 2 into minus 11 minus 22. 16 minus 10. Now 2R3 minus 11R2. 11R2. So multiply with minus 11, minus 11 to 0, 0. Minus into minus plus 11, 2s are 22, minus 2 plus minus 22, minus minus plus 11. So add this one, 0, 0. So what will be 16 minus 22 will be minus 6, 1. So we left with 0, 0, minus 6, 1. So lastly, what is left here? See R4 implies R4 plus 2R2. R4 plus 2R2. Both are 0, so no effect. R4, sorry here, R4 plus 2R2 plus into minus minus 2 to the 4, 0, 4 minus 4, 0, minus 3 plus 2 to the 4, 4 minus 3, 1. Now last number 2, see here, R4 plus 2R2 plus into minus minus 2, 2 minus 2, 0. So we got these 3 zeros, these 3 zeros, these 2 zeros. Now let me make this two zeros. To make this two zeros, let me use C. Okay, so how we have to change C here? This is C3. So C3 implies C3 plus C2 0. C3 plus C2 will become 0. C3 plus C2. 2 minus 2 0. Now C4. Here you see this is minus 1, so multiply with 2. 2C4. 2 ones are 2 minus 2. So it should become plus 2. So write minus here. Minus of minus will become plus C2. Okay, let me change now. We are not changing first column, right, as it is minus 1 0 0 0. We are not changing the second column 0 minus 2 0 0. Okay, now last here, see here what is left here, 0. No, we are changing, no, we are changing C3 plus C2. 2 minus 2 will become 0. Minus 6 plus 0 minus 6. Okay, 1 plus 0, 1 minus 0 1. In the same way we are changing C2 into 0 0. No effect of zeros. 2 into minus 1 is minus 2, minus 1 is plus 2 0. 2 ones are 2 minus 0 2. Okay, so this will be 0 0 0 only. No, we already done. Let me do one thing. We can take common here. We can take common minus 2. Okay, let me changes, let me do some changes here. See here I am taking common. C1 implies C1 by minus 1. Let me take minus common here. C2 implies C2 by minus 2. Let me take minus 2 common here. We can take one common, 2 common here. C4 implies C4 by 2. C4 by 2. If we take common, the numbers will become easier. So I have taken minus common here, no, it will become plus 1 0 0 0. Let me take minus 2 common here. It will become 0 1 0 0. Now we have taken here no common. Here we take 2 common, no, 0 0 1 0. Sorry, one row is left, no. Here it is 0 0 minus 6 1. Now lastly 0 0 1 0. Now the next step is, so we left with two steps here. Let me make this 0. Okay, multiply with 6. 6 minus 6 will become 0. So R4 implies R4, 6R4, 6R4 plus R3. 6 ones are 6, so this will become 0. Okay, write all the rows as it is. 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 minus 6 is 1. So this will be 0 0. What is left here? 6 ones are 6. 6 minus 0 0. 6 ones are 6. 6 minus 6 0. 6 zeros are 0. 0 plus 1 will be 1. Now the last step. Okay, let me take minus 6 common here. C4 implies C4 by minus 6. So it will become 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0. We have taken minus 6 common, so it will become 1 0 0 0 1 1. So lastly we left with 1 here. If we make this 1 0, we'll get the identity matrix. So this is C4 minus C3. C4 implies C4 minus C3. So I am writing it down. See, this is the last step. So we left with 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 0. Now C3 minus 0 minus 0 will be 0 0. 1 minus 0 0 minus 1 1. So we left with 4 ones. We left with 4 ones. Therefore rank of A will be 4. Rank of A will be 4. Now see here, let me do the one more question. This is 3 by 4 matrix. See here, before going, let me do one thing. We can take 2 common from C1. See here, C1 implies C1 by 2. So this will become 0 2 1, because we can take common. Whenever we can take common, we have to take common. The numbers will become easier. So 1 0 1 2 2 3 minus 2 6 1. This is the first step. The second step is we must have 1 here, not 0. We must have We should not have 0 here. So let me change this one, interchange this one, R1 and R3. Let me change, interchange, we have to write like this, R1 by implies R3. That means we are writing R3 in place of R1 and R1 in place of R3 like this. So we are changing here 1 1 3 1 2 0 2 6 2 0 2 6, and here also 1 1, sorry, 0 1 2 minus 2. Once more, you see here what we are doing, we are changing here 1 1 3 1, this we are bringing here 0 1 2 minus 2. Okay? One more thing we can do here, see here, we can take common from R2, can take common R2 by 2. If we take common, it will become more easier. So this will become 1 1 3 1. If we take common, it will become 1 0 1 3. Now here 0 1 2 minus 2. Now let me start making 0. Now first step, we have to make this two zeros using R1. This is already 0, so we have to make this one 0. So R2 implies R2 minus R1, 1 minus 1 0. So I'm writing here 1 1 3 1. Now let me make this one 0. 1 minus 1 0. 0 minus 1, this will be minus 1. 1 minus 3 minus 2. 3 minus 1 2. Okay, now you write as it is 0 1 2 minus 2. Now next step, we have to make these three zeros using columns. So C2 implies C2 minus C1, C2 minus C1. Okay, next see here C3, C3 implies C3 minus, this is 3, so make this 3, multiply with 3, 3C1. Now C4 implies 1 minus 1 0, C4 minus C1. So let me change here. First column we are not changing, 0 0. Second column 1 minus 1 0, minus 1 minus 0, minus 1 1 minus 0 1. Now 3 minus 3 ones are 3, 3 minus 3 is 0, minus 2 minus 0 will be minus 2 only, 2 minus 0 will be 2 only. Okay, now the last step is here 1 minus 1 0, 2 minus 0 2, minus 2 minus 0 minus 2. Now see here, we can take 2 common here and 2 common here. Let it change this 3. C3 implies C3 by 2 and C4 implies C4 by 2. I'm writing here itself 1 0 0 0 minus 1 0. If we take common 2 here, it will be 0 minus 1 1. If we take common 2 here, 0 1 minus 1. Now we first step we made this two zeros, second step this three zeros, this 0, then we have to make this two zeros. So this two zeros we have to make using C2. So how we'll change? C3 implies C3 minus C2, C3 C4 implies C4 plus C2, C3 implies C3 minus C2, minus 1 minus 1 plus 1, that will become 0, and C4 implies C4 plus C2, C4 plus C2. Now let me change. Now 1 0 0 0 minus 1 0. So 0 minus 1 minus 1 is plus 1, that will become 0. 1 minus 0 1. Now see here 0. 1 plus 1 plus into 1 is minus 1 0. Minus 1 plus 0 minus 1. So what is left here? Last is here to make identity. Only this one is left here. Let me make this also 0. C4 implies C4 plus C3. C4 implies C4 plus C3. So we left with 1 0 0. Let me make minus common here. C2 implies C2 by minus 1. C2 by minus 1. So this minus we left 0 1 0. This will be 0 0 1. So C4 plus C2, 0 plus 0 0 0 plus 0 0 minus 1 plus 1 0. So what will be the rank? Therefore the rank will be, we left with 3 ones now, the rank will be 3. So in the next class inshallah we'll see the inverse of the matrix and one more question. Okay, so inshallah we'll continue in the next class. I request you to subscribe this channel, like this channel and share this with your friends. Inshallah, we will continue in the next class. Inshallah.